So let's start recording. How's everybody today? Here we go, starting to come in now. Please use the chat, let me know how you are and where you're from. And then we'll get going. Just wait one more minute. Okay, guys, let's get going. How's everybody? Can you hear me okay? Please let me know in the chat box. Yeah, thanks, Christian. Can I turn my mic up a little bit? I don't think it's my mic. Just go to the settings. Just check the input. Well, no, the input level's pretty good there, you see. Maybe you need to turn volume up. Okay, I just moved it a little close. Right, so today, basically these monthly webinars are for support. So those that use the indicators, whether it's the day trading bundle, the toolbox, Elliott Wave, no matter what platforms, I'm here to help. I just want to go through some basics first, just to remind you of some of the basics with the Elliott Wave in the first instance. One of the things that we've developed and just launched today actually as well is the Ema Cloud. We've launched it today for Tradestation. This is the trading view version. One of the important things that I look for on a wave 4 pullback is the normal stuff, and we'll go through that in a minute. But also on a daily time frame on a swing trading stocks, we've got the 55 and the 89-day moving average. So when we look at this pullback a little closer, we can see it's come through the red zone, but it's hung on to it, it's clinging on to it. We're finding support in this grey 55 moving average, Ema Cloud. It did ping down and reject on Friday there with a nice spinning top, but also, you know, that found support in that 89. But look at the volume as well for Friday's rejection. You know, that's as high, if not slightly higher than anything we've had during February and March. So that was a nice high volume rejection. And those that have taken my course will note that that's a really good sign for a wave 4 pullback. Yes, we've come pretty deep on this, on these zones. We've hung on to the red zone. But remember, we look at the stochastic first. It's pulled and crossing over in the oversold zone. That's fantastic. We measure the, where is it now? We measure the oscillator between 90 and 140 on the highest point of the wave 3. That's good. So even though it looks deep price action wise, it's hanging on to that red zone. We've found good non-linear support in that Ema Cloud at 55 and 89. The oscillator's good. The stochastic's good. You know, it's gone from the wave 3 in the overbought to the oversold. It's just crossing over right now. We can look at putting a regression trend channel on here. So we go from the 3 to the 4, click OK. And what I'm looking for there, you see these big lot of numbers here. I'm looking for something over 90%. That's 95.967 blah, blah, blah percent. So this is what we call a normal progressive profit taking pullback. There's a little one outside here, but in reality, this is a great looking pullback. Now, this helps us then identify whether we go aggressive or conservative. One thing I also look at as well is this bias indicator. So this looks on a higher time frame automatically, and at the moment it's neutral, and that looks up on the weekly. So right now we're neutral. We've had the rejection on Friday, fantastic. We've had the higher high, higher low today so far, brilliant. Going aggressive on this at the moment while this bias is still neutral is not advisable. Okay, so we need to see the price action tomorrow. Swing trading is a marathon, not a sprint. If you want a sprint, you need to go day trading. So provisionally right now, what we're looking for is, yes, we've got a stop and we've got a provisional entry above the 6-4 moving average high. Now, I used that fib extension for that, so we're going to put the stop around 185. Tomorrow's candle position, bar position, we would have a 394 entry. Okay, now straight away that risk to reward isn't good enough for me. Okay, so I need a more aggressive entry, but this bias indicator needs to go green for me first. So there's a few things to watch on this. Yes, we can have a sensible entry at 394, but I'd like a lower entry if possible. So we get, for example, we close today, we've got the higher high, higher low, we're back to average volume. If we get another higher high, higher low tomorrow, maybe that will turn green after close of tomorrow. So this thing we're looking at, it's a cheap stock, but it has to do some work first. So everything works is, you know, measurement wise, non-linear support zone on the 89 and the 55. It just clung onto the red zone. The 535 Elliott wave oscillator is okay. The stochastic's okay. The Pearson's R that we've put on the regression trend channel is over 90%. So everything behavior-wise is okay. But right now, we just need, all we're waiting for is the bias to turn green and looking for an entry. Now, we know because that Pearson's R is above 0.9, we can go reasonably aggressive on this outside of this trend channel, but bias has to be green first. So I've gone through the checklist that I go through to there. Is there any questions on that with using this Elliott wave? Now, you know, this is on a daily time frame, it's for stocks. Ema clouds will differ for shorter time frames when day trading. But are there any questions on this that I've just gone through here? A lot of the people that's got Elliott wave has got this checklist anyway. The Ema cloud is new to you guys. I've used it a long time, but managed to now get it for most of the indicator suites. So any questions on this, please? Or does it make sense? Please, somebody tell me that it makes sense. Use the chat, let me know before we can move on. Okay, perfect. Awesome. So started the wave. Oh, good question. Down here. So look at the price action on this OTC stock. Really flat. Then we get the 6-star buy signal with the expert algo. That's the start of our trend. We gap up, we go sideways, and then we move up, we go sideways. So this is the start of the trend. So this is where I've started the trend. Basically, once we started to get some momentum, and that 6-star buy on the expert algo, again, part of the swing trading bundle that we do includes the expert algo, the Elliott wave. It also includes harmonics as well. But right now, you can see getting in this early in December, with this 6-star buy, even if we went in at 124, we had highs of 555. Okay, so 4 times that risk straight away on that. We've had a wave 4 pullback. So yes, I started the wave count when we broke out of this range, once we started to get some momentum. Okay. Perfect. Try and use the chat box, and if you do, click it on all panelists and attendees so everybody can see it. Okay, so swing trading, simple. We have a swing trading bundle, which basically has a 21% off if you buy them all together. Okay, so for me, we need different trading conditions, so we need to be able to constantly trade. So expert algo gives us great signals. We get the Elliott wave that measures those profit-taking pullbacks. They get back in on the high probability move for that 5th wave. We've also got the harmonics in there, the bias indicator, which is very, very important to me right now, especially with the sort of profit taking from last week. It's got the stochastic in there. So again, you've got lots of tools to give you trading lots of different trading conditions. So let's go on to futures now. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the motive wave version, okay, of some of the indicators. So this is the day trading bundle. So we've got expert algo. So this is ES. I think this is Friday. With the open on Friday was, I'm looking at my time now, so about here we had a nice move up, but then it just let go. Who traded that short is the question. So one of the things we look at is the Ema Cloud here. So we start to move down below the cloud. We get a 6-star sell here. The Divergence Cloud is red, giving us confirmation that that signal is good, because all the divergences are moving away from each other in respect to giving you that bearish momentum. And then this is the big trade that comes down. We use the Ema Cloud, once it closes above, to manage the trade. You see here it came to test the Ema Cloud and came back down again. So again, don't get too twitchy when it comes to test these Ema Clouds, because they usually come to test and come back down again. When they do break, it's time to get out. And once they break along the top. So when we also then, we see this bat pattern complete, but it didn't complete in the automated completion zone. So we don't take the short. It will be short-lived. So then overnight, we get the 5 and the 6-star sells. We don't get confirmation from that divergence cloud. Yes, this is 21 on this 3-minute time frame, 21 Ema Cloud. So we don't get confirmation from the divergence cloud. We don't take it. Then, sorry, that was Thursday. This is Friday. We now get this move up through the Ema Cloud. You see the little green triangle. This is part of the divergence cloud set. So when that green, that could be an aggressive entry before the expert to go long at this point. We do then get the 6-star expert signal here. We've got the green divergence cloud for confirmation, and then we use this for trading stop. Again, comes to test, doesn't break. Comes to test, doesn't close below. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going, and then we're into today, and finally we close below the Ema Cloud here. We've just got another 6-star buy in here, okay? We've got some overnight highs. For me, it's the afternoon. So, you know, we've got to be above this sort of thing. So let me just draw a horizontal line in here. We want to be, oops, I've got to drag it, sorry. Okay. So when we are looking at this, we want to make sure that we're entering above this recent resistance here, because otherwise, technically, you've got a triple top here, here, and here. We pull back down. We've gone back through the Ema Cloud. We've got a 6-star buy. Divergence Cloud is giving us the OK. You can be aggressive above the signal candle here, but conservative entry just above this triple top, and we'd just be in this trade right now. And where the stop loss goes is basically where the lower bound of the EMA cloud is on that signal candle to begin with. Once the EMA cloud goes through that entry, it's like a break even, if you like. You want to just move it to break even and follow the cloud. And then obviously these moves do happen. Okay, this happened Friday, so this was Friday, and it was a great move, a great recovery. Whoops. Any questions on that set of tools so far? So remember, harmonics are very, very high probability if they complete in the completion zone. This is why we put together these trading toolboxes, because sometimes you get the harmonics, sometimes you get the harmonics, the XPRAT together giving you a signal, and then the divergence cloud. The divergence cloud is there for confirmation, remember. The EMA cloud is there to help you manage the trades. So Steve, this measures a number of different divergences, and again, this is not my indicator. It's something that I have worked with a third party, a developer, and this is joint, so this is on there. But this is secret sauce because this is very hot, this cloud. So it measures a certain amount of divergences, and it gives you also looks at volatility, and it looks at whether it's negative or positive, or if there's no cloud, it were neutral. So what this does, it's designed to give confirmations for trading signals. So whether you're trading a harmonic, an XPRAT, an Elliott wave on a smaller time frame, those divergences and that volatility gives you whether it's a bullish or a bearish state. Okay. No problem. No, I wouldn't have taken it. You've got to have a set of rules, Raymond. So if this back pattern did not complete in that completion zone, I would not have taken it. As it was, it did make a little bit of money coming down here, but the bigger trade was this one here. If I think we can go back and look for some more shorts, maybe. You see here, look, back pattern completes here in the completion zone. The long was massive, yeah, huge, okay, and took us out there. We got some more XPRAT signals to go along here. Divergence cloud giving us confirmation, another trade. So it's got to complete in the completion zone, okay? So this is an example where it didn't, but when it comes back down, we get the 5, the 6-star sell, backed up by the divergence cloud, we go short, okay? So it's trying to use the tools together in harmony. So this completed above this butterfly. There's no harmonic pattern, but momentum picks up. We get the 5 and the 6-star XPRAT sells. We've got the backup from the divergence cloud. We go short. And then on the return leg, excuse me, we come up, we get a 5-star buy here, okay? Divergence cloud is giving us green for go. We go long, and that is a really long trade as well. So again, it works in different ways. There's some great harmonic pattern trades, and then others don't make the cut, as it were. We go to Bitcoin futures, for example. On the 1 hourly, this back pattern completed. This is the think or swim version. In that completion zone, it comes through. The entry is above here, but then we get a 6-star buy to give us confirmation. We get the cloud forming. We can go long. Let's have a look at something else on here. Let's have a look. Anybody trade Forex? You would use the 34 EMA on the hourly, Steve. Okay, so 21 for sort of 15 minutes and down, 30 minutes an hourly. You're looking at 34, 4 hourly 55, and the daily 55 and 89. Okay. Okay. So it's usable for toss. Yes, I'm going to give you the link for the Think or Swim products. There's a lot of products in there, but also, are you looking at for the bundle, Angela, or just one specific item for? Okay, so I've got a picture of it somewhere. Bear with me. I put it in the Discord group, so just got to figure out where I put it, and then there it is. Copy image. Now, will it go in this chat? Let's find out, shall we? Where's the chat? No. So I'm going to put it on the video. You'll be able to rewatch the video. So 1 to 15 minutes. The Ema Cloud setting is aggressive for 5 because you might want to, if it's a parabolic move on a 3 minute, for example, you may want to be aggressive with that. 5 Ema Cloud, moderate 13, conservative 21. 15 to 60, we've got 13 aggressive, 21 moderate, conservative 34. 60 to 240 minutes, 21 is aggressive, 34 is moderate, 55 is conservative. And then 240 to weekly, 34, 55, and 89. Again, take a screenshot, whatever you want to do. And then this will be, the video is being recorded anyway. Let's just close that down. It is, yes. It's an EMA cloud, but also we've got the Divergence Cloud as well, which is this cloud here. So if I go to Platinum today, gold. So if we go to gold here, this is what it looks like on the TradingView version. So here, this is the EMA cloud is the pink, okay? The Divergence Cloud is this coloring in red. So we get a 6-star sell on gold here. We've got confirmation from the Divergence Cloud. 1685.3 is the short on gold. The profit was taken at 1677, so $900 trade there today on gold. Very good. So everything stays on, Johnson, on everything, okay? So they are live and they will give new signals, but the old signals will remain, the old clouds will remain, yes, okay? So I'm going to give you the bundle on the website, the link for the bundles in the chat. So just go through these. So it's in the chat and it's going up now. These are discounted. So if you buy everything together, and I've specially selected those, so there's a crypto bundle, there's a day trading bundle, and swing trading bundle for Ninja Trader, Think or Swim, TradingView. Crypto, Motive Wave, Ninja Trader, Think or Swim, TradingView, and the same with day trading. So they're already discounted by 21%. If you want to buy them individually, go to the website, click on the, for example, Think or Swim. You want to go to Harmonics. You want to buy it for $6.99, and then use the coupon code We'll only work with individual items, not so don't be trying to be clever and get it working with the bundles. Coupon code is BYA10 for a 10% discount. Okay. I would use the Divergence Cloud. Well, I use a Divergence Cloud every day. So, and it doesn't matter whether you're trading, and I'll bring this over now, spot trading Bitcoin, for example, ETH, BTC. I use the cloud. I've been working on this for some time now. And that Divergence Cloud to me gives me confirmation. So this is ETH, BTC. We've got 4 and 6 star buys. We've got the Divergence Cloud on those signal candles in green. We go along. We then come down and we take out the profit. So it doesn't matter what I'm using. The Divergence Cloud gives us the backup, the confirmation of the signal. Okay. So we go back to sends. Let's go to sends on here. Oh, look at that. That's on the 1 hour. Oh, so straight away we can see intraday, what we looked at on that sends, it started to move away, and this crab pattern has formed in that completion zone. So that gives us a little bit of confidence here that intraday, this stock has seemed to have found support, and we are moving away. It's not gotten through the Ema Cloud yet. So let's go to the daily. Now, the thing with the cloud is the higher time frame you've got, the more it takes to go there. So the cloud is good for day trading, okay? If you're swing trading, you need to use the Elliott wave, yeah? You see the 5 and the 6 star buys here that we saw on that other version. They were the buy signals here, but I don't use a Divergence Cloud on swing trading. To be honest, I don't use a roller coaster or the bits anymore. I stick to, and this is why I've developed those bundles, I stick to what's in the bundles. So for swing trading stocks, the bundle is something I've carefully thought about, and to give those higher probability trades. So when we look at the bundles, when we look at swing trading, we've got the expert algo, which is more powerful than the roller coaster. It's literally what, you know, it's a few steps up. The Elliott wave, the harmonic pattern recognition tool, the Ema Cloud, and the bias indicator. Combining those, not necessarily using them all at the same time, but you usually, you know, the bias indicators got to be used, the Ema Cloud's got to be used, and then we, you know, invariably get signals from one of these other 3, so it gives you more trading opportunities. Raymond, because it doesn't, it really was designed for intraday and for day trading, okay? Because divergences can change, excuse me, a lot quicker on a smaller time frame. On a daily time frame, those divergences take a long time to change, okay? So you probably, it might be slightly delayed. So if I put ES on the daily time frame, for example, you will hardly see a cloud, divergence cloud. Because the larger the time frame, the more time those divergences. I mean, you do get it on ES, look, you see. But on a stock, it's a lot different. On a 24-hour product, it's a lot easier because we get volatility. But in a stock, so if we go for a stock here, let's go for Caterpillar. Let's see what it looks like. Edith, there's lots and lots of videos on the YouTube channel. Now, what I try and do each week is make videos for the swing trading bundle, the day trading, the new crypto. So if I give you the link to the channel and the videos, I try and make at least 4 videos a week, and the best way to learn is to watch the videos, okay? And that's the YouTube videos there. And when you look on here, you can see 24 hours trading Forex Japanese yen with a day trading, okay? This shows the new Tradestation, Divergence Cloud and Expert Algo. This is using harmonic patterns. This is day trading. You know, this is a swing trading with JPM using the bundle there, okay? This is the crypto bundle. This is another swing trading bundle there. So there's lots and lots of either combining or individual, whether it's the day trading bundle, there's lots and lots of videos in there. And this is the idea of this YouTube channel. Use it as your guide. Okay, I will just continue to make those. So if I just go to study here and put the Divergence Cloud on for there, you can see it doesn't bring a great deal of confirmation. It probably does on this wave 4. We haven't got the Elliott wave suite on here, but there's not a great deal of confirmation. When you look at obviously ES, and you go for a a 5-minute time frame, it's taking time to go. Why is that not working on here? It's because we're on. Did I change charts? Or even that's because it says EBS, not ES. Plonker rappy. There we go. Okay, I'll have a look at that in a second. So something more volatile like futures, it would work on the daily when you're swing trading, but not on stocks because the divergences take a long time to cross on that daily time frame. But when you look on here, for example, on the 5-minute, when it calculates, okay, you can tell red cloud, sell signal, go short, green cloud, buy signal, go long. It's that simple, okay? So let's go back to trading view. Go to riots. Okay. So I've been looking at Riot at the moment. We've had a nice pullback here, but it's still early days. Just going to isolate down here. So Mark, do you swing this or do you in fact day trade this or intraday even? 4222, sorry. You swing it, okay. So where we are right now with this is the Elliott waves come pretty deep. We've just tested the 55-day moving average. The oscillator isn't quite there yet. The stochastic is. So we're getting there. We're just not quite ready yet. it's not been in the oven long enough. Okay, so when we look at this, you see the oscillator's got a little bit of more work to do. Now, having said that, sometimes one of these two, stochastic or oscillator, can be, that rule can be broken. But the main thing is we've got to stick to this zone here. This has got to start to pull away in the next couple of days. We have got earnings on the 31st of March. But a potential entry for this is above this pivot here, around 57.23, with a great looking risk to reward, and the automated fifth wave target zone is about $94. So, this, I've got to move that down a little bit now. So I've got new lows. So the risk reward is still 1 to 1.6, but this really does need to hold now. Good looking trade. If this support can hold and it can start to move away again. What's Bitcoin doing today? It's down 137 bucks. Okay. I'm not in it yet, NIKLF. So we go to my other watch list. So for me, it had to get above 40 cents. Okay. So this is still holding on to this pullback zone. It really is. The 535 oscillator's just hanging on. Everything is just hanging on right now. For me, I've got to get above 40 cents. I mean, this can come down now because the 55-day moving average. So just over 40 cents, something like that. Still gives us a great risk to reward into here. Let me just put the EMA, the 796. Yeah, look, that's actually broken the red. So it's definitely got to come above there for me. I mean, OTC stock's very cheap. We've got to just see the price action come up. The volume is, it's still averaging quite high for this stock, but for me, it's got to come above 40 cents. The bias automatically looks on higher time frames. So if I just go back to smaller time frames, so let me just put a normal chart on here, and I'm going to go on the 5 minute. So what this does, it looks at 3 EMAs, okay, and they all have to be in a certain order for it to be green, and it's the 5, 13 and 21. So all of those EMAs on a higher time frame have to be, for a long, 5 at the bottom, 13 in the middle, 21 at the top. Okay, so this is the 5 minute time frame. So this looks up to the 30-minute time frame automatically and looks where those EMAs are. Okay, so if it goes from the bottom up, if it's green, 5, 13, 21, we're good on that higher time frame. It looks automatically. If it's red, we've got 5 at the top, 13 in the middle, 21 at the bottom. Again, not on the specific time frame you're looking at, automatically looks on a higher time frame to give you that bias on a higher time frame. If it's yellow, they're all out of whack. They're not in the right order, either for shorts or longs, so we call it a neutral state. Okay, Carrie, does that make sense? It automatically looks on a higher time frame. So if, for example, we now go to the 1 hour, okay, you'll see all of these changed at the bottom because this is now looking up on a higher time frame than the hour and telling us the bias on that higher time frame. It allows you, it looks at the weekly, Kerry. Okay, so when I look at NIKLF right now, this is why I'm not in it, because the higher time frame on the weekly, the bias is bearish. This is why I've put provisionally over 40 cents right now. So we get that move up. this turns from red to yellow to green. Okay, the new one, the OTC stock that I looked at today, okay, I'm looking at this on the daily. This has had a great move up. Again, the behavior has been very, very, very good. If I just put that on there, that is a 7, bar number 7. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excuse me. Perfect behavior as far as Elliott Wave concerned. Now we've come back to test this support zone. We are actually really looking for this to go on the bias for long, and I'd probably be looking for an entry at 1.5084, something like that. INCAF, again, another one that I've been looking at. This one, no Elliott Wave here. We're just in a range. We're looking for this support zone to hold and for it to go up. Yeah, we can review Riot again. So right now, bear with me. They do appear. When they do, they're hot snot, as it were, on the OTC stocks, absolutely. So we just need to isolate here, sorry. 422. So right on the daily right now needs a little bit more of a pullback. The 535 oscillator is not quite in the zone. It still needs to hold on to this red zone though. The bias is neutral. So it's, you know, at this moment in time, we're good. I wouldn't consider an entry until we got through this pivot at 57.23. So right now, this support needs to hold. It needs to start move away. It's not doing that right now. Okay. If we look at the weekly, okay, get rid of that a second. You know, let me just put the volume on us. Where are we? Volume. Okay. So on this pullback, on the weekly pullback, the volume is lowering each week. This is a good sign. If we end this week with an inside candle with lower volume, there's good potential of this moving back up again. But again, we need to keep an eye on that. I'm more interested on the behavior on the daily, to be honest, with that, to make sure that we are, you know, we're holding this support where we are right now. Okay. It could be, yes, could be. It's been interesting today to see when we've had a little push on the S&P that Bitcoin did push as well for a while. That seemed to run out of juice now. Okay, so we go back to penny stocks. Okay, go back to penny stocks a second, or OTC stocks. Let's not call them penny stocks. That's a wrong thing to say, really. Now, sorry, wrong one. Now, with the X-Brad algo, look at this 5 and 6 star buy here. Okay, it's coming after this big range has been formed. So the entry is literally just over 1 cent, and then it blows up. Okay. Now with the trading view version, if you're looking at, say, I don't know, you're only interested in longs for a start. You can't short an OTC stock. So you're only looking in longs. You're only looking at 5 or 6 star buys. For me, you only want a 6 star buy. With a premium TradingView account, you can put 400 alerts for 6-star XPRAT. So for example, if I was an alert here, sorry, an alert, I'd click here, NKLF, I want the XPRAT, where are we, XPRAT. I want a 6-star buy, I want it once per bar close even, and I'd put a little alert name there. I can show in a pop-up, I can send it to the app and everything else, click create, and you will get an alert on that OTC stock if there's a 6-star buy, straight to your phone, straight to the app, in an email if you want, wherever, and you can set those up. So for me, this is very powerful for penny stocks, OTC stocks, in that if this is what you're trading and you've got a watch list of 400 stocks, you're looking for a breakout, this XPRAT algo spots it, okay, without a doubt. This is too new. What's NCAF like? See here, 6-star, boom, yeah. We're not looking for shorts, remember, we're looking for longs. Give me another penny stock that I haven't looked at so far. I mean, we looked at Sens, didn't we? Look at Sens. I mean, that's an OTC stock. Look at this. It spots. It's going to go. And then it goes, okay? I mean, I haven't really looked into this because I don't trade OTC stocks. I trade momentum stocks and, but this, to be honest, right now, what I'm looking at, if you've got a good list of OTC stocks that you're looking to break out, the XPRAT algo will spot it for you. And that is phenomenal. I'm actually going to do a little bit of research on this and perhaps make a couple of videos because, when they happen, these spot it, and the XPRAT algo gives a long signal here. This is, you're going along just over $1 and it reached $5.50 at those highs. So, it does work very, very well on OTC stocks. Okay. Okay, so remember, we have the bundles. We'll bring the website back over again. So one of the reasons for GTS really was to bring third-party indicators in there as well, not just ones I've designed, but I will only put ones on there that are useful, for example. So at the moment, Tradestation doesn't have a bundle because we've still got to work on a few things. So these things, the Divergence Cloud is brand new today for Tradestation, for example. So that's on there separately. If you wanted to buy that, you'd use the coupon code BYA10 and get 10% off. XPRAT's on there, Elliott Wave's on there. We're close. The only thing we're waiting for is the harmonic, and we can have day trading and swing trading bundles for Tradestation, for example. Ninja Trader, again, you select your particular thing, and you can see here with Ninja Trader, we've got the swing trading bundle in there, but we also have the day trading bundle. If you go to the main home page, in the bundles here, you can see all of the crypto, swing trading, and the day trading bundles there. So these have been carefully selected by me, and one of the reasons why I brought on the Divergence Cloud, for example, is that I saw it as a really good fit. So we get that divergence, especially when you're day trading, intraday trading on a 24-hour product like Forex, futures, crypto. It is really, really powerful. It's like confirmation, and when you're not got the confirmation, you don't take the signal. So I'll be very, very careful what I add, as long as it adds value to our users. Now, I don't think he's in today, but Vic, he posted on the Facebook page. Now, he's been a user of the Elliott Wave for ages, and he bought then the bundles, and he actually wrote us a review on Facebook very, very recently, because he had his first $10,000 a week trading futures with the bundle. Okay, so this is powerful stuff. It takes a bit of time. He's been watching the videos, he's been asking questions, but finally it's clicked. So basically he had a $32,000 account. He did 5,000 in a day. Okay, he did 10,000 profit in a week, and this is starting to click for him now, because basically I've chosen these particular indicators, put them in a bundle, because this is what you should be using for swing trading, this is what you should be using for crypto, this is what you should be using for day trading. So, you know, and those are very, very powerful sets of tools, and that's why we've discounted them when you buy them all together at 21%. So, you know, really, really strong. You can buy them individually if you've already got some of them. Get in touch with Damien, and he'll be able to give you a discount, but you have got the discount code already, BYA10. It does not work on the bundles, guys, so don't try and cheat the system. You're already getting 21% on there. But for Tradestation users, the new thing today is the Divergence Cloud's just been finished, but also the Ema Cloud as well. So the Ema Cloud for Tradestation, caveat here, you can't color in the cloud. So you've just got the top and bottom of the cloud, but it's still the same thing, okay? It still works very well. Again, works for swing trading and also for day trading there as well. So is there any more questions before I go? It's nearly 7:30 p.m. here in Europe, and I need to take a break. Well, I need to finish for the day, actually. Any questions on the trading toolboxes, day trading, swing trading, or anything that we've covered today with the Elliott wave or anything like that? Now is the time. Any more questions, guys? I am about to finish for the day. The recording will be up on globaltradingsoftware.com in the next 24 hours. Thank you. Thank you, Louise. Thank you, Peter. Before we go, any Tradestation users? Welcome, Bill. No Tradestation users? I know Federico is. Thank you, Edith. Okay, guys, time to go. I'll see you all in another month. Keep an eye on that YouTube channel, guys. I make videos probably 4 times a week using the different bundles in reality, or individual indicators. Try and mix it up with Forex, futures, stocks, crypto, and just trying to give you different instances on when to trade, when not to trade is more importantly. So just give you that diverse sort of look at different instruments and different bundles. The bundle is already discounted by 21%. If you was to buy them all separately, you would pay a 21% more. Okay, so when we look at the bundles, where's the website gone? I've lost it. Must have closed it down. Look at the bundles. We go to Thinkorswim, sorry, bundles. So we go to the day trading bundle for Thinkorswim. Okay, if you was to buy them all separately, it would cost you $1,916. You buy them all in the bundle, $1,513. So there's 21% discount there. This is very, very simple stuff, okay? Set of tools, set of rules. I make videos nearly every day, and you just need to keep watching them and learn from them, because they're all, you know, trading has lots of different instances. You know, every day is different, but there are commonalities that you can use, especially when you've got a set of tools, a set of rules, you just keep following them. Okay, so thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you all in another month. Take care, everybody.